Yo, yo. What's going on? What's going on? Saturday night. It's got a red light tonight. All right, conspiracy music already chatting. That's cool, man. I got a couple people watching. Two. Someone was waiting. I checked it like a couple hours ago. Someone was one person waiting. I'm like, dang. All right. Well, that's cool though. Yeah, it's another cool Saturday night. Got the Jackson out again. Had good success with it last week, so let's try it again. Change the light to red. I don't know. I've had the blue forever, so I figured, all right, let's change it to red tonight. Danger. I don't know. Seems a little dark. Let me turn that up. There we go. Well, we had two people, and one person left. What the heck, man? Yo, what's up, Chris? Oh, 15th Ben, my man. What's up, dude? My man Saul. Well, I got a surprise for you tonight, Saul. Glad you came, man. Yeah, man. Change that up a little bit. How's everyone doing tonight? You have a good week and all that kind of good stuff. It's a pretty decent week for me. I don't know. YouTube was pretty beat me up this week. I finally got my 500 subscribers, so I'm happy about that. But yeah, my videos that I put out, YouTube algorithm didn't like them, so whatever. You keep putting stuff out. But yeah, I got some stuff coming. I don't know. Next week, I got two singers working on two different songs, so I'm waiting on them. And of course, let them take their time. All good. But yeah, just waiting on those to get their done, and once that's done, I have two videos: one original song, one cover song. All metal though, super metal, heavy metal. Oh, thanks, 15th. Appreciate it, buddy. Crazy week for you. Yeah, I remember you canceled the stream. I was ready to do that, man. I had a bunch of video editing to do on Thursday, and I was like, all right, we'll watch the stream, and here's some new jams, but canceled. I was like, oh, man. Well, but it happens, man. There's no worries, man. I'll see you next week. Usually Thursday is my editing day, so I need something to chill with, so that's cool. All right, Saul. Tacos, man. I like me some tacos, man. We used to have tacos here like once a week, and stopped. I don't know. It's pretty good though. Tacos are good, man. I like that kind of food. I don't like Taco Bell too much anymore, man. Bad stuff. Thanks, 15th. Yeah, so a good month. I got about 300 subscribers in a good month, and so we hit the 500 milestone. Now we're reaching for that 1,000. So hopefully another month, I'll at least 800. Because if I can keep doing another 3 this month, then I'll be 800, and then it'll be 1,000. Hopefully by the fall time, we keep pushing. Like, yeah, exactly, Chris. Keep grinding, man. Grind, man. That's all I do. It's all good. I don't mind grinding. I love grinding stuff, man. I grind video games all the time, so I can grind life. Oh, Hank joined the chat. All right, we got Mr. Coffee in. Hank Money now. Check out that channel. He's got some cool stuff in there for show. leveling up, man. That's all you gotta do all day, man. Level up, level up, level up. That's funny, man. But yeah, it's been some good work this week. I did a lot of work. I got a lot of new stuff coming that I'm working on. So that's it's time consuming. But you do a couple hours a night of this and that, and get things going. Oh, it is Hank Money. This is the real Hank Money in this chat, man. Not no other Hank. This Hank Money. Now we talking. Yeah. Well, I got a couple songs ready for tonight. I know. I got one for Saul. He'll love this one coming up in a little bit. And got some another classic song off my solo album. I messed with today, and I made a new song today. I found an old song from I don't even know 1997 or something like that. I was like, yeah, I'll put it together. So we'll see. It's a bonus track if we got time later. Yeah, man, no imposter Hank. Just only one Hank Money. Ain't no numbers after that. That's the real Hank Money there. Yeah, but yeah, you just like my video game name's Ricky Licks, man, and there's no one. I got all the Ricky Licks everywhere. No one can get that. If you want to be Ricky Licks, you're gonna be Ricky Licks 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 something. But I got the dibs on it. All right. Well, I didn't play a ton today. A little bit. Every time I do a stream, I get going early, and I'm doing this and that, and then by the time the stream comes, I almost forgot to set some things up. I was like, oh my god, I forgot to set my camera. I set my camera up 15 minutes ago. I was like, and it's always a pain, man. I swear, I need a setup where I have a camera 24/7, constant pointing, in the right spots for me. Which I'll have soon. Well, I think next month I'm going to do all that, but... Alright, let's see what we got here, man. Oh, yeah, this is a ripper. Start off with a little heavy, little shredding jam, just to get going here, because I still got to warm up. I didn't even play this guitar at all. I've been playing my Charvel all day, so... but I got it sitting there just in case of emergencies. Alright, man, let's see what we got here. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, I want to start recording the streams. Okay, here we go. What? Oh, man, it comes in quick, man. Shoot. It comes in fast. nice. Yo, Kevin, what up, man? What up? Hank Money Triple X. Oh my god, dude. That's funny, man. No, I've always been Ricky Licks on gaming. Even back in like 2000, I think 2001, I started my name there. That's funny though. Let's see what's that. Thanks. Yeah, thanks, Saul. Yeah, that's a. I put a short out on that one, and I just made it longer. I did a couple weeks ago. I played that one, but it's just something to jam over. It's nice, good key, good stuff to jam. Shred here and there, nice melodies. Cool stuff. Nice little piece. Let's see what we got next here. We'll cue this one up. Well, oh yeah, I ain't played this one in forever, like a long, long time. But yeah, we'll see. So yeah, a couple weeks, I think. June 10th. I think the June 10th stream, I'm gonna play every single song from my solo album, like because that was the 20th anniversary of that. So yes, everything I think except the intro song. But I've got all the vocal songs broken apart, which I might do a little teaser tonight of that, one of those, and then all the instrumentals I've recreated in my studio recordings software, whatever you want to call it, the DAW. So everything's set up for the instrumental songs. Now I just got to practice them. Because man, I haven't played those songs in years. Been a while, but I got a couple weeks. But I think yeah, the whole stream's just gonna be back to back solo album songs and a celebration of Until Bitter End. Oh, cool. Yeah, definitely conspiracy man. Yeah, hit me up. I don't know how email or something like that, or some way I can check it out. But I think yeah, man, I'd love to be a part of that. It'd be fun, man. As long as it's Friday night. Unfortunately, I work until 9 p.m. on Eastern time or Eastern Daylight Time on Fridays. So if it's after 9, yeah, I'm totally down, buddy. Yeah, hit me up with the details. My email's on my page or RickRenstrom@gmail.com. You can hit me up there. I'm totally fine. I'm more than happy to receive any emails because mostly it's spam. Yeah, no doubt. I turned that VPN off, man. Unfortunately for these streams, it just was. It's hit or miss. I ain't got time to miss, man. So yeah, VPN out for the streams for now. Until I figure it out, I gotta call the company and say like, "What the heck, man? You always killing my streams." I mean, but yeah, internet service is weird. But I'm on a Wi-Fi in this. This is basically my office. Is what this is. Like half of this room is like if I work from home, I do my job from here, and then the other half's well, actually this is the corner. It's for my job. The rest is all that stuff. So I got all my guitar stuff and all my. You can't see it, but I actually have a very expensive racing sim seat and wheel, and that I used to do sim racing a lot. So, but you can't see that. It's beyond the camera. But so yeah, but I need to rearrange this whole room around. I want to move everything, the guitar stuff on the other side here, and have like a nice backdrop and stuff. So I don't know. I guess it looks okay, but yeah, I don't know. I want it to look cool. I want just like flat black background of stuff. Nothing crazy. Have some amps, some guitars set up. Something cool, some more guitar centric instead of my my old Marshall amp and a box and then a bunch of iPads and phones and stuff. Oh, Chris, you know about iRacing? Yeah, I did that for a while, but mostly R Factor 2, and Assetto Corsa and stuff like that. And so iRacing got too tough, man. I was those kids are crazy on that, man. It's pro stuff, pro level. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I know a lot about internet service and stuff like that, but I don't do that in my job. But yeah, I mean, it'd be tough. I mean, it'd be someone that wants to find your IP. They will, there's ways, trust me. There's definitely ways out there to find people's IPs and things like that. But yeah, I'm not too worried about it, I guess, at the moment. So I guess when I'm super famous on YouTube or something, that I might get worried. You never know. But so far, it's been friends. Everyone here is a good, good friends or new friends, and so yeah, it's fine. Yeah, I'd like to. I want to get my other Marshall cabinet and just have like kind of like two two setups. Have like it'll look. I'll have like on the wall. It'll be two Marshall cabs, two Marshall heads, and some racks or whatever, and some guitars in front of them. Just something cool looking. Oh, that's cool, Chris. Yeah, me and Hank were. Well, I've played Call of Duty since forever. Like Call of Duty 4, basically, is when I started playing, and I've been playing every year ever since. Hank just started playing this last one, and he got into it a little bit, but I play for like 4 or 5 months, and I get bored of it. But I played a bunch of other stuff like whatever Apex Legends and Destiny and all kinds of a lot of FPS games. Oh, Saul. Oh man, yeah. Well, I mean, I'll tell you, I was gonna play Symphony. I can play it real quick if you have time, and I'll or if you come back or whatever, I'll play it for you when you come back. But whatever. But yeah, my top five bands. Ah man, it's a tough one. Yeah, Judas Priest, for sure. Rainbow. Um, I mean, as Ingve a band, I don't know. Anyway, he was, a lot of his stuff back in the day. Ingve was probably my favorite. Yeah, Halloween, King Diamond. Yeah, probably like those five. I think if you consider Ingve a band, but yeah. So Judas Priest, Rainbow, Ingve, King Diamond, Halloween. Yeah, some of my favorites probably. That's probably wrong. Those are probably in my top 10, but those are things the only ones I can think of right now. So, oh, hey Chris, Rob Rock. Yeah, I'd love to, of course, but yeah, I don't think so. I mean, I want to try and get him to do some a collaboration or something like that. Maybe it'd be cool. But yeah, as far as being in a band with him, I don't know. He's doing with the most of the stuff with the Narnia guys. Anytime he plays, so I don't know if he's like playing like little shows or anything. Mostly like tour. I think he's touring South America real soon, like Colombia and Brazil or something like that, real soon. But it's with those Narnia guys, which is fine. That's how he's been using for a long time, and they know his stuff. So, but yeah, I'd love to play with Rob somehow. Like I said, I think I'm gonna try and do some sort of collaboration, like maybe a song and have him sing on it and do video for it. And I've talked to him recently, and I've asked, offered my help with the YouTube stuff because he's trying to do his YouTube channel too. So hopefully we'll see. But that'd be cool though. Yeah, I know, Hank. Yeah, I had to stop just so I could start doing YouTube. But I still play video games after I do my YouTube stuff. Every now I go play video games for a couple hours and before I go to bed. But that's fun. But yeah, I don't. Sometimes when Call of Duty comes out, I just go crazy, man. Yeah, playing in the states, that's a rough one, man. There's not too much out here, man. It's like just little clubs. I guess you could play like Janice Landing or somewhere like that's like the big place in Florida and around I don't know the St. Pete area. Janice Landing's pretty nice, but I'm not gonna go play some little club or something like that. It's definitely not here. If it's gonna be something, it better be like 1,000 people, 500, 1,000 people. If I'm gonna do something, that's for sure. All right, man. Let's. I don't know if you're. I'm gonna rip this one up for you, Saul, man. I know you're getting your tacos, man, but maybe this will be your taco eating music. See if we can crank this on. See if you recognize this one. If I got it ready. Yeah. The classic Symphony 40. That's a fun one to play. I always love that song. Good stuff, man. I thought you enjoyed that one, Saul. I know that's a. You were talking about that one last week, and I just finally finished the keyboards on that one. I've been slacking on getting the keyboards right on that song. Here you go, the powerful number 5. Yeah, that's a good one, man. I like that song. It's one of my favorites. Like I was saying last week, I was like, I heard that when I was a little kid, man, and that melody stuck with me forever. And then, like I said, when I was writing that solo album, I was like, man, I want to have one classical song, and there it was. Didn't want to miss. Saul said God of War, man. Yeah, that's a great game, man. I used to play it back in the day, but didn't really get into the last two ones, man. Not one of my favorite, but yeah, those old school God of Wars were dope, man. That's great, man. Yeah, yeah. I'd like to make a video of that real soon, just to have me playing that in like a real video or something. We'll see. But yeah, great song. It's good melody. It sticks in your head. People be singing that one, for a little bit. I always hear it, and then it's like in their head for a while. That was good. It was a big. That's probably one of the bigger hits for me. I know that when I got my money from publishing, that was one of the ones that made the most money because it was copyright free, man. I could copyright it because I Mozart wrote it 200 years ago, so no copyrights, man. Right? Yeah, I'd take a super taco, man. Shoot, that sounds pretty good, man. No, I had my Saturday hamburgers today, man. Saturday's hamburger day for us around here, so we got some a super sick hamburger place down the street, man, with some crazy milkshakes that we get. So gotta love that, man. If you've heard of Culver's, man, if you've never been, go to Culver's, man. Place is out of control. Great hamburgers, great fries, great everything. But yeah. Oh man. So what's been going on this week? I don't remember too much news out there in the world. Yeah, I would presume that any Latin American Latin American countries probably way better than the Americanized version of junk we get around here. I mean, the only place that really does tacos is, well, I mean, there's Mexican restaurants and stuff like that around here, but as far as like fast food, Taco Bell, and they suck anymore, man. I used to like their stuff. I can't go there anymore. I don't like it. Unfortunately, the people that usually work at Taco Bell are sadly incompetent, which is fine. It's unfortunately you gotta get paid a very small amount to do probably more work than you want. That's it. But yeah, quality is bad. Quality is bad around fast food anymore. Not too many good fast food restaurants and have quality anymore. Yeah, no, Chris, it's just straight Minute Maid fruit punch, man. It's my favorite weekend drink. I only drink it on Saturdays and Sundays. So yeah, that's funny, man. Oh, that's cool, man. I just looked at my YouTube channel. And like I can see myself on my YouTube channel and all this stuff. Neat. Habanero sauce. Oh, I can't do spicy either, man. No, you maybe when I was younger, man. I'm old, man. Spicy's bad news for me. Man. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about, Kevin. It's like, man, everywhere I go, man, every fast food place I go is just dang, just bad, man. It's like the service is horrible, and there's always something missing. Even Chick-fil-A, man. Chick-fil-A is like usually on point, but man, they always forget something, or they won't give you enough sauces, or I don't know, man. It's just like you tell them exactly what you want. It's on a piece of paper exactly what you want. Someone probably should put that together, and then someone should be like going, "Okay, I'm missing something here," and put it in the dang bag, man. Come on. Oh, happy birthday, Kevin. I mean, I won't ask you how old, but I mean, if you're older than me, then you're not that old. Or if you're younger than me, then you're not old. Unless you hit like, one of those milestone ages, like 30, 40, 50, then yeah, it sucks, dude. Getting old sucks, man. But hey, man, at least it's another day breathing, man. That's all I can say. That's why I look at it. And my birthday's coming up next month, and I don't celebrate it. What's the point? I don't. You can't. I have everything. Pretty much. There's nothing I need. I'm sure. I want lots of stuff. But people can't afford what I want. That's okay. my family can't afford that. But I don't care anymore. I just like, it's just another day. I'll take it off though. I won't work on that. I won't work on my birthday. I had to work on my birthday last year, and that sucked, man. It's the first time I had to work in like 10 years on my birthday, all because of someone else take the day off. But that's what happens. Yeah, man. You ever in Florida? I mean, hit me up, man. I mean, well, not too far. If you're in the Tampa area or St. Pete area, Tampa or St. Pete, I can find you, man. But yeah, it is unfortunate. Depends on what day it is too. But Saturdays and Sundays are okay, depending, as long as I'm not working. Yeah, right. I need a picture of a birthday cake. Yeah, Mexican tonight. Kevin, you're in Central. I think you're in Central Florida, so I don't. There was some real good places up there back in the day, man. I can't remember what they were. God, there was one on 436, man. It was a killer Mexican restaurant. They had that fried ice cream. Oh man, that stuff was good. I don't know. Yeah, right. Well, see, Saul's getting those tacos, man. So everyone's on the Mexican or the taco trip, which is, I guess, technically, I don't know. I don't know where tacos came from, honestly. I guess I thought Mexico, but could be anywhere. We didn't make them. That definitely wasn't a U.S. thing. I'm sure that was brought over. I'm pretty sure Taco Bell stole the idea from someone in Mexico, and then made millions and billions of dollars on it. That's right. Yeah, Kevin, you're in Orlando. Okay, cool. Yeah, Orlando. Yeah, I just remember that one place, and I can't even think of the name of it. I can't even think of the name of that restaurant in Altamont Springs, but it was freaking real good, man. I used to go there like at least once or twice a month, especially for that fried ice cream, man. That was so good. I remember Chi-Chi's when I was a kid. That was like the first Mexican restaurant I ever heard of when I was a little kid. And they had some good stuff. They had that Mexican, or that fried ice cream too. Jesus, that's good. No, Chris, I've never been to Ingve's house, but funny enough, Hank, I believe, was over around that area one time. Yeah, he was even playing in front of Ingve's house on a stream. That's funny, man. That's classic. Ancient aliens. It's possible. I know there's a lot of I don't know, what is it? There's some really crazy stuff in somewhere in like Mexico or somewhere like that. Those Incan pyramids and stuff, man. I don't know. It's like Indiana Jones and the Crystal of the Kingdom Skull or whatever, Kingdom of the Crystal Skull. All about all the Ingve stuff I know anymore. I forgot all that stuff, man. I learned it all and I forgot it all. Hank Money had the popo called on him, man. Ingve's like, I don't like money. Hank had a box of donuts, and he's like, I don't like the donuts, man. That poor guy. Dimebag Darrell got him so good, man. That was one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life, man. And I saw that back in the day when that Vulgar video came out. We used to love Pantera a long, long time ago, those first couple records. And that video was hilarious, man. That was one of the funniest videos. Rocking and rolling tonight. Let's see what else I got. Oh, shoot. I thought my mouse was about to die. Let me see what I got on my notepad here. What's next? Oh, shoot, man. Here, save that one. We got another one. Oh, hey, nice, Chris. Yeah, neoclassical, man, it's been around, man. It's been around for a while. I mean, I don't want to say. I'm going to say Yngwie was the person that brought it to the forefront, but you got guys like Uli John Roth and Richie Blackmore. In some respects, Al Di Meola and John McLaughlin, they were kind of doing a lot of this stuff, but yeah, Yngwie kind of brought it really to the forefront and really made it more, added that classical take to it. You know, really bringing in Bach and Beethoven and Mozart stuff and Albinoni and stuff like that. So, and a lot of his stuff, yeah, was just straight. If it sounded real classical, it was someone he just lifted a piece of, which is fine because it's copyright free. You can do that. Those guys are long dead, and it's been over 200 years since they've had anything, so there's no copyrights on classical music. So if there's any piece of classical music you want to do, you can do it because there's no copyright to it. Hank, dang, man. Yeah. You think, yeah, it could go either way. Yngwie be like, I'm going to talk to this guy. Or he'd be like, I'm calling the cops, man. Yeah. I don't think I could ever do that, man. Like I said, I told you, Hank, I met Yngwie one time, and that's the only time I needed, it was, we're thinking that it was around 96 or 97, I think, and he was in Orlando playing a show, and I know James Bird very well, and he kind of helped me out in a long time, gave me a lot of advice, but he knew Yngwie, and I was like, hey, can you tell Yngwie I'm going to be at this show? And he's like, yeah, sure, I'll let him know. And after the show, I went out to the tour bus area, and Yngwie was there, and he's trying to get to his tour bus. And some guy's like, hey, Yngwie, getting all fanboy. And Yngwie's like, hey, get out of my way. I'm trying to get on the bus. And, he was yelling at me, so mad. I was like, hey, and then, or he was walking by, Yngwie, hey, James Bird said to come find you. And he's like, oh, hey, man, how you doing? How's it going, man? You doing okay? And I'm like, I'm great, yeah. And I was like astounded that he went from like 100% angry to like 0% chill, man. It was like cool. But, and then unfortunately there was no cell phones. I didn't have a cell phone. There was no cell phones back in that time. I mean, there was, but I couldn't afford one. But he gave me his autograph and we chatted for a couple of minutes. But other than that, and he was super cool, man. And that was it. I was like, dream fulfilled. I met Yngwie. I don't care anymore, about meeting him ever again. If I do, that's cool. I'd love to hang out with that guy, chat with him. But otherwise, I don't care less, man. I mean, yeah, I heard we think he's on drugs at this point, like some sort of drugs keep him chill. Because I've seen some videos of him lately, and he's just like, yeah, cool, man, yeah, cool. He did a video at the Music Is Win Tyler guy, and he was just like all about it. Like he was the 100% there, and you can ask him anything, but he looked so drugged up. Hey, Beppis. Trivium, I don't know too much Trivium. A funny story about Trivium, though, that a lot of people don't know, is that Matt and his band, Trivium, opened up for Rob Rock, which I played in a long time ago when he was 16. He opened up for us for a couple times, and there was a interesting night that he asked me. He's like, "Hey Rick, we need to find a studio to go record in. What do you think?" And I was like, and there are two places in Orlando, or the area. There was ARS Studios where I usually recorded, which was with one of my best friends, and then there was another studio, and maybe you know this one, Audio Hammer, Jason Sukoff, who's another really good friend of mine. And I said, man, to Matt, I'm like, dude, you guys are super heavy, man. I don't think you want to go to ARS because they're not really, they can record your stuff, but they can't help you make it better. I'd say, here's Jason Sukoff's number. Call this guy and go record there. And sure enough, that's what happened. And then Trivium became huge. So I had a little part in that. Not too many people know, but there you go. But yeah, as far as their music goes, I love their music. And Matt's a great kid, man. He's not a kid anymore, but he was a great kid back then. And he grew up to be something pretty serious, man. And that's awesome. But yeah, I don't know too much of their stuff. I've listened to a lot of their stuff, but I never learned it. Yeah, I remember that. I remember that, man. When it was on MTV, it was huge news on MTV, man. Like Yngwie Malmsteen arrested. I was like, what the heck, man? Yngwie tripping, man. And that was with his other wife. Yeah, Yngwie, man, they got some problems, man. More money, more problems, I guess. That Odyssey record blew up so hard. I think he made all his money right there, and then he just never reached that height again. I don't think, not in America. He just had to take it all over Europe and Japan, and always sold over there. But America, they were done with him. Yeah, Yngwie on Ritalin or something, man. I don't know, man. He is on the chill pill. Well, that's funny. All right, we got a good amount of people in here. All right, I guess time for another jam here. Let's see what we got. See what we got cooking on the list here. You guys want to hear a song with some vocals in it or another instrumental song? 'Cause I got two. You tell me. I got a classic vocal song, and I got a classic. No, not really classic. I just got another instrumental song. I don't know. I'm gonna play them both anyway, but yeah, really just depends. What do you want to hear first? I guess you know what? I'll play the metal song first. We got 10 people in here. It's a classic. I don't remember it. I know a little bit of it. We'll see what happens. All right, yeah, vocal time. Oh, all right, Saul, you're back. You're here. And if you're here, Saul, then I got you covered, man. I got you covered. Another classic one. You'll know for sure. And if Frank comes in, I got one for him, but we'll see. We'll see what happens on that. All right. Let's crank this one up, man. So Saul will know exactly what this song is. A lot of you may not, but it's the third song on my solo album, Until the Bitter End. And this is a cranker. I got Matt Sinner from Germany to fly over. He's in the corner. You can't see him. So unfortunately, but I'm gonna get a second camera real soon for him. All right, here we go.
To the edge of the night, lost in the breath in the air.
That's a classic right there. One of my favorites too, man. Matt Sinner from Primal Fear sang on that one. 2003. Yeah, that's a fun one, man. Well, I needed a real heavy shredder jam vocal one, so yeah, I wrote that one out of nowhere and had Rock wrote the lyrics to it, and he did all the background vocals. But yeah, I missed the story. Uh, Ralph Sheepers was supposed to sing on it. I mean, but unfortunately, things went haywire, and I sent him the wrong type of Pro Tools files, and he said he spent hours, had to convert everything, and by the time he was done, Ralph was gone, which is a bummer. But it's okay because I love Matt, and he's sang it great, man. He sings for the band Sinner as well, so he does sing in his own band and does backups for Primal Fear. But good heavy voice, man. I love his gruff voice, so nice. But yeah, super nice guy, man. He's been super helpful to me throughout the years, so definitely love that guy, man. And I love Primal Fear. Primal Fear is I should have mentioned Primal Fear. Primal Fear is in my top 5. I love Primal Fear since day one, man. I have all their albums. Well, I have them on digital. But yeah, love Primal Fear, man. Great band. Yeah, right. Thanks, Beppis. Appreciate it. Appreciate it, Kevin. Going through the chat. Try not to miss any chat pieces. I look back at the streams later on after we're done, and I'll be like, oh shoot, man, someone asked a question or I missed it, and I'm trying to make sure everyone I hit everyone up, man. You know, because I appreciate you being here. It's fun, and I love talking about stuff, and you know we always find ways to find some funny stuff to talk about. So it's cool. But if I miss something, I'm sorry in advance. But I'm trying real hard to make sure I hit everyone's comments. So. Yeah, Beppis. Yeah, of course, man. Hendrix is I mean, he's not in my top 10 influencers or anything like that, but yeah, he's a great. You can always tell he's a great guitar player, man. And a lot of people learn some Hendrix at first in their life. You know, like they learn Purple Haze and stuff like that. You know, everyone learns that. But yeah, he's an innovator. You know, if you look at Hendrix, he is an innovator of a lot of things that guitar players have borrowed and used and expanded upon. So yeah, there's no doubt. But I do have a couple Hendrix records. You know, I don't listen to him a lot and stuff like that. But yeah, there's definitely no denying Jimi Hendrix was one of the greatest guitar players for sure. Yeah, so yeah, I love Prime. This is a great band. Ralph Sheepers is probably one of the greatest singers. And I knew of Ralph Sheepers before even Primal Fear because he was singing Gamma Ray. And I was like, whoa, who is this guy? When I think it was I can't remember, Land of the Lost. That's not it, no. Freedom Land, I can't remember the name of it. But there was two Gamma Ray albums that he sang on. And man, I was like, who is this guy? This is amazing. He sounded like, Rob Halford or something. And but not Rob Halford. He's had his own style and stuff. It was amazing. And then strange how I found Primal Fear. I don't know if you get those, if you got those magazines like we got back in the day. Saw like those little metal magazines like Hit Parader and stuff like that. I can't remember. Maybe it was a guitar player, but there's some metal magazine. There was an ad, and it had all these import. He's like import metal, and I was like, shoot, man. And I had some money. I was like, oh, let me buy some stuff. And you look at it, and it's like, it'll say, oh, so if you like this, then you'll love this. And I was like, okay. And this was like, if you love Judas Priest and stuff, I was like, Primal Fear. I was like, all right. And this was their very first album with Chainbreaker on it and stuff. And I was like, I'll buy it. Heck yeah. And I got it. I popped in, and we were floored. Everyone in our band at the time. We listened to it, and loved it. I took it to Chuck Schuldiner. I was like, dude, check this out, man. And he loved it. And yeah, we just never stopped loving Primal Fear, man. Every album that come out, I'm ready for it. The new album's coming out, unfortunately, like September, but they're gonna drop a single I actually think in a couple of days they're gonna drop a single out there. So I'm freaking excited for that. Yeah, Hank, that was actually, dang, where was that? That was for that. Oh man, you're right. It was in somewhere in Germany. I think it was at Owen Festival. I think it was the Owen Festival. It was just Tom Noman, I think, and Akeem Kohler, their uh, producer at the time, and then he did a lot of sound work for them. But yeah, we met those couple of guys there. I flipped out, man. I said, Tom Noman, oh my god, I know you, and yeah, I was freaking out on that. I think I had him sign my CD and everything. I can't remember. I was like, dude, just sign my CD because I took that thing everywhere. Oh, cool, Beppis. Yeah, I mean, if you actually go look at my channel, when you get a chance, I've got a recent video. It's in the video section. It's a exercise to get you started. And it's a simple exercise. It's nothing crazy. I mean, I'll show it to you right now. If I had sound, I could probably show it to you. But yeah, it's on my channel, but check it out. And it's it's just a simple exercise to get you started. I think the main thing you want to focus on, Peppis, is your left hand and right hand synchronization. Those are the big things. But I've got a video there. It's only 4 minutes long, so it's quick. You'll figure it out real fast. But lick something like this. But yeah, it's a simple lick. Obviously, it's going to take some time to get to that speed, but that's why I say that in the video too. But yeah, just check that out. And there's also an old video I have. It is kind of like a true instructional. It's probably like 6 or 7 years ago, so I might look back a little bit, but might give you some insight. But I'd say the number one thing is really just learning scales and patterns and practicing those patterns slowly and building them up. Yeah, I mean, everyone starts with pentatonic stuff. There's no doubt, man. Everyone starts. I started with pentatonics. That's the thing you learn. But what you want to learn beyond that is the scales that the pentatonics are created from. So if you're doing your pentatonic E thing, you want to be playing the scale. And that's the number one thing, knowing those scales, because there's patterns in all those scales. I even look at it like just that lick alone, whatever, some crazy stuff there, but yeah, scales. Obviously, learn scales. I think I teach them a little bit in that one old video, but it's really just practicing scales, practicing exercises, synchronizing your left and right hands together, so your left hand's going as fast as your right hand and stuff like that. So, or your picking hand, that is. So. I appreciate it, Beppis. Yeah, I got some more stuff coming. I'm busy with a lot of other videos right now, but I've got 2 videos, and I got a string bending video coming up, and then a picking video coming up. So within the next couple of weeks, I'll have those out there, and they'll be quick ones, like 4 or 5 minutes long. Nothing crazy. I've watched I've been watching a lot of other guitar players and their instructional videos and stuff, and it's just too long. It's like 10, 15, 20 minutes. It's like that's cool, but you don't need that much information all at once. You need bites. People these days need bite-sized information. So I'm trying to give it to you a 4 or 5 minute video, in and out, man, and get to it. That's where I'm at. But yeah, check it out. And yeah, as long as you subscribe, I'll have new stuff coming real soon. I promise you that. Because I like showing people stuff. I'm not a teacher at all. I'm not really a teacher. I tried to do guitar teaching a long time ago, but didn't fly for me. I don't know. I mean, people don't want to learn. That's the problem. I don't know. I feel bad taking their money, because they're just not learning this stuff. Here's what you learn. See you next week with that stuff. I didn't learn it. All right, well, give me your check, man. Whatever. I needed money, but I started feeling bad about it, and I just stopped doing it. But I'm happy to show people stuff. I don't care. I got no secrets. Even though my video says secrets revealed. No secret. No secrets. Oh yeah. Yeah, yeah. I was like, those guys from Pyro Fear, man. Paying. I was like, my God, I can't believe it. Oh my God, is Ralph here? But luckily, I mean, interestingly, yeah, I think I met Matt. No, I didn't meet Matt at all actually until later. But when we were on that one tour that you did with us, Hank, I was handing my solo demo tape to everybody. Anyone I could take it. Here, you want a demo? Want a demo? Want a demo? And one of the guys in Switzerland actually was worked for Nuclear Blast, and I gave him a tape, and he's cool as heck, man. And like within a couple weeks, I get a call from Matt Sinner. He's like, hey man, is this what this album's killer? And I'm like, yeah, thanks, man. You know, blah blah blah. And he wanted to get it signed to Nuclear Blast, and I was like, dream come true. Yeah, sure, man. But it ended up, yeah, when I had the album really cooking, we were trying to get record deals. Nuclear Blast was into it, but then those dang Narnia guys, man, they already had Narnia, which they, was thought that's our neoclassical. We don't need another neoclassical band right now. And I was like, bummer. And signed in instead signed with Mascot Records at the time. And then, Matt was really cool, and I asked him, could you play on the, play some bass and sing on that song? He's like, yeah, cool. And he did all that. And when I sent him a couple of tracks, I was like, hey, you want to check these tracks out, man? Everything sounds cool. He was like, is that record deal signed, sealed, and delivered? I was like, unfortunately, yeah. He's like, he was kind of bummed because the record was way better than the demo. And yeah, he really wanted that to get signed to Nuclear Blast, which would have been amazing, but it happens. But dang those Narnia guys. If they didn't exist, I would have been signed to Nuclear Blast. Cool. Yeah, no problem, Beppis, man. Yeah, I mean, if you have any questions at all, excuse me, leave a comment or you can. My email's wide open. Anyone can send an email to me. I don't care. I'll respond. So if you have any questions or anything, I'm totally fine. About stuff like that, that's cool. But if any suggestions, if it's something you want to learn or something you're interested, let me know and I'll make a video about it. I don't care. I'm just putting videos out. I'll put whatever out at this point. I was happy that I hit the 500 milestone, but I think YouTube's like they saw that I'm just like putting up cuts of my live stream and they're not pushing it, so I got to put some real stuff out there again. Yeah, right. Yeah, I mean they're not huge or anything. They're big. They're well known in Europe, not very well known here. But excuse me, and they're great players. I mean, they're all killer players. And I've known CJ for a long time, talked to him for a long time, and Christian, the singer, he's sick, great singer. It's a great band, but yeah, just a bummer. They already had the space filled at Nuclear Blast, but Mascot was good though. They had a lot of shredders on there, and I got a lot of good stuff off of that. So I just wish it wasn't a time of MP3s flailing off the internet like crazy, man. Yeah, let's see. We just played that one. I guess we'll play some. What are we looking at? An hour. We're into an hour already. Oh, how many songs have I done? I guess we'll do this number. We'll do this other song here. Do a little more shredding. Actually, I need some more fruit punch. I need some fruit punch fuel. Yeah, CJ Grimmark. That's him. Yeah, he was like the fucking. Oops. He was like the kid shredder back in the day, man. And he was young. I think when they signed to Nuclear Blast, he was probably 18 or 19 or something like that. I was older. I was like 28. But yeah, killer player, man. New super nice guy too, man. I don't know. What song is this anyway? Ah, shoot. I don't even know what song this is now. I don't even know what key it's in. Yeah, well, we're gonna figure this key out because I have no freaking clue. I basically just one of these 30-second shorts I did, and I just cranked up to like 3-minute song. We'll figure it out. It's just a quick little jam right there. Nothing crazy. Something smooth, something soft, just a little melodic jam session. Got a few of those. Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I'm feeling better, but lately, I think I'm finally back to. I want to say I'm 90%. 90%, man. Still working on arpeggios. Like I did a video about a week ago. It had some sweeps in it, and I'm feeling good about some sweeps. Certain patterns are good. Certain patterns are not. So I'm there. I'm getting there, man. I think I'm ready for my close up for sure. Okay. Yeah, you got a couple years on me, Kevin. I'll be 52, so you got 5. What's that? So you were born in 66, 67, something like that. But it's fine. Yeah, man. What can you do? You can't stop it. I can't stop it. We're just gonna get old, But then, like I said, if you don't, you become ageless if you don't worry about your birthday anymore. Just stop. Stop worrying about it. But nonetheless, man, happy birthday, man. Hopefully you had a good day today and had some fun. Perfect weekend too, hopefully you got a 3-day weekend like me, so enjoy it. '66, yeah. I'm 71. Good old 71. The year Jesus Christ Superstar came out, and I think in rock actually, Deep Purple. So good year. 66. What came out in '66? That was a really nice Camaro, I think, that year. Chevy, the '66 or the '66 Vet, I think, is a sick. Some nice cars back in that day. Oh man, you still moshing? I can't do it, man. My back. I probably break my back anymore. If I got in the pit, nope. Ah, cool, Hank. Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've been testing out everything, and I think I got all the outputs are pumping, man. So I'm getting some good tones out of everything. Now I know Studio One 1,000 times better. I know what plugins to use, what not to use. What volumes to use, and what needs to go higher, what needs to get lower. So yeah, it's been a work in progress, but I think I'm there with all that, which is nice. Oh, that's cool, Hank. Yeah, yeah. I like the Studio One though. I don't know if I know you use Logic, but yeah, the Studio One's really nice, man. I still have my Pro Tools subscription though. I got a lot of Pro Tools songs that I gotta convert, or I'm just gonna use them for Pro Tools. I don't know. I'd like to crank it. I haven't cranked it up in a minute, so. But I've been liking Studio One. It's nice, man. It's a nice little setup. I don't want to say little. It's huge. There's a lot of stuff you can do with Studio One. I only have the Studio One number 4 or version 4. Hey, music from the world. All right. Music from the world. Awesome, man. Greetings from Latam. Well, I'm glad you're here. Appreciate it. Appreciate you coming by. Just having some fun tonight. Actually, I have like one more song to go, but for sure, check out the replay later. It's fun, man. We had some good stuff, some good times. But I'm doing good, man. Hope you're doing good too tonight as well, and hope you're having a good week and a weekend. Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. Been fun. Had some good songs. Played some classics tonight too. So, but sure, I'll have the replay will be up, and once everything's done for sure. Chris 52. Dare I ask what day is your birthday? Because I actually I saw a chart the other day, and they said, here's the chart with like the most popular birthdays and the least popular birthdays. And surprisingly, mine is like, I don't want to say least popular, but least amount of people in the world have the same birthday as me, which is interesting. But yeah, it won't be too long. I'm in the second week of June this year around. I think it's on a Friday too. I took that day off, and the week after that. I hear you, Kevin, man. My body pays for it too. And I can't, if I gotta pick something up, like a 24 pack of water or something like that, or move a cabinet, I gotta make sure my body's like ready for it. Because if I hit one wrong move, man, my back is gone, man. I'll be like, or like we went to IKEA a couple weeks ago and walked that whole store, and by the end of it, I was like, oh, my back, man. God. Use Ableton. Yeah, I remember you were talking about Ableton. I still need to check that out just to try it, but it's like, man, it's like once you get going on one thing and it works and it's working for you, you just don't try anything else, So I know Pro Tools, I have that subscription, and I got the Studio One that my buddy Rich gave me a license for, and I've knew nothing of it, and I just learned it and watched some YouTube videos, asked some questions, and it's got everything I need. So it moves. It does what I need to do for sure. Yeah, Hank. I to your point. Yeah, I mean, there's some things like I don't like how it crossfades. I don't like the crossfading in this. This Pro Tools is way more intuitive and better. This one's okay, but it crossfades everything. I don't want to. Maybe I got some setting wrong, but I only want to crossfade one thing. Then it crossfades the whole entire track, and I'm like, yeah. Then I got to go through and which I guess is okay. It's maybe time saving, and then I just have to. But then I got to screw around and mess with the crossfades of the other ones, because maybe they're not right. It's not the worst thing, but it's like I just kind of like how Pro Tools did it better, but there's definitely when you compare apples and oranges like that, it's hard, man, because Pro Tools is still the studio, industry standard. There's no doubt that people use Pro Tools, but things like Studio One and Ableton and Cubase, all it gives people like us, an easy platform and a low cost platform to do our stuff. So June 17th. All right, so you're a week. You're like a week, just about a week after me. That's cool. Joe Stump, yeah, man. Joe Stump's amazing, dude. I don't think I've ever met him. I've never talked to him. I wish I could meet him one day. But yeah, he was like basically. I don't want to say he was like taking the whatever he Ingve passed the baton to him, but not really. But he kind of took the baton from Ingve and was like really flying the flag of like killer Ingve style shred. I mean, I don't want to say he was a clone. He's not really an Ingve clone, but he can play the very Ingve-ish, and in that same style. But I think Joe Stump's honestly, more Richie Blackmore than Ingve. He's just kind of a sped up Richie Blackmore, which Ingve is kind of too, so it's kind of weird. But I think Joe is. But yeah, Joe's sick, man. Great player, unbelievable player. I've got what was that, Night of the Living Shred or something like that. That was one of the probably that's one album I remember having. That was awesome, and I liked him on the new Alcatraz record. He's got some really cool stuff on that too. Yeah, I don't use the Studio One for MIDI at all. Dang, I use I use that Reason, and I can set any single note to velocity whatever I want it to on the fly. So yeah, I don't. I actually tried messing with Studio One's MIDI the other day, and I didn't like it, man. I was like, this is garbage, man. Weird. It was kind of weird. I was like, I'll stick to Reason for my MIDI keyboards and stuff. Oh yeah, that's cool. Yeah, they hand that Ableton out and everything. I know I have a free trial of it or some Ableton CE or something like that. Yeah, I know I have got it somewhere. It came with like I think it was a keyboard. I got a M Audio Oxygen 25 keyboard. Pretty sure that it came with a subscription or not subscription, but a trial version or some watered down version of Ableton. Pan law? I didn't know pans had laws, man. I don't know, man. But panning in Studio One, only thing I pan is guitars. I probably pan both one hard left, one hard right, and some stuff kind of like just off center. But I don't know. Oh, Kevin, you know Joe? Dang, dude, that's cool, man. Yeah, he seems like a super nice guy too. I've watched videos of him and talking in interviews and stuff. He just seems like super cool and super open. And I think he teaches guitar too. Obviously, I know he went to or taught at Berkeley, I think. But man, yeah, he seems super cool. I'd love to meet him one day. Hopefully, I'll cross paths with him. Oh yeah, was that on Leviathan Records? I just remember the Night of the Living Shred, and I think I saw something about Joe Stump in like a guitar magazine, and I was at the whatever the record store and tape store or whatever back in the day, and I saw this Night of the Living Shred. Joe Stump was like, "Oh shoot, that's that guy," and I picked it up, and I was like, "Man, this guy sounds like Ingve," but I was like, "Man, he sounds like Richie Blackmore too," and it's cool though, man. I've seen some stuff he's done. He's great, man. But I have not crossed paths with Joe Stump, but I would love to one day. Yeah, Kevin. Actually, I've actually heard that live that it works really. There's a couple of people that use it just for live only, and they do like their backing tracks and stuff with Ableton, which is pretty cool. I've, we tried to do. I can't remember. I've tried a couple of different bands, but always the drummer has a problem with click track or something like that. Click tracks are poison to drummers. It seems sometimes, but yeah, I would have loved to have like background tracks and stuff set up, and but sometimes it's hard. But you have to have a metronome or something going when you got backing tracks like that. The Dio hologram shows it. I haven't seen it, but I mean that's cool though. I mean, it's just weird. I guess I don't know. Maybe it even becomes a point where they can do an AI Dio. I know AI is getting crazy right now. I have a song that I had AI create for me that's coming out in a couple weeks that you'll be get to hear. But yeah, I don't know. It's pretty interesting. I wouldn't go see it. I mean, I'd watch a video of it or something like that. But you know, that sucks, man. You know, these guys like Dio pass away, and you just can't. It's just not the same. But I mean, it's cool though. It's amazing how they have done it. You know, like it's his voice, perfect hologram of him moving around and everything. So it's cool. I think it's cool. It's just something I wouldn't go. I don't think I'd go see. I've seen Dio live when I was younger. And actually, Yngwie opened up for Dio on the. Oh man, it was the. What's that album with "See You in Hell" on it? Not and "Making Love" and all that song. I can't remember the name of the album, but it was that album he toured with Dio, and I saw Dio. I think Dio actually it was the Lock Up the Wolves tour. Freaking amazing, man! Dio was just a powerhouse, man. Okay, that was the Leviathan one. That's cool. Yeah, I don't remember, man. I just remember, yeah, I picked it up and I was like, it was the tape and popped it in my tape player, my Firebird, man. And we cranked that up. I'm like, wow, yeah, this is shredding, man. So that kind of gave me some inspiration. Like, wow, Shred isn't dead, you know. Someone was out there shredding, you know, and same with like James Bird was kind of like the shredder of shrapnel at the time. He was not really, I don't say he is I don't know, he's shredder, but he's like, he's way more than just a shredder, James Bird, that is. He's like a virtuoso, man. Eclipse. Wow. That's how much I don't care about Yngwie anymore. I only know, could probably name you a couple of his albums at this point. After that, I don't remember. I really don't remember. Yeah, right. Yeah, yeah. You look at, I've seen some of. Yeah, it was like in the 60s, 50s or 60s, man. Yeah, he was like, yeah, short hair and is all oiled up, you know. And he's like, I've heard some of this, the Frankie and the something or others. I can't remember. It was funny though, but he still sounded like he does. You know, he's got that undeniable voice, man. You can just know that it's Dio. You know his voice. As long as you listen to some Dio records, you know what he sounds like. That's amazing. He sounded like that even on the doo-wop stuff. Was it the 50s? Amazing, man. That's just amazing. Yeah, 83 to 97. I think Facing the Animal was the last album I bought, aside from the classical one he did, you know, with the orchestra. I love that. That's that was amazing. I was like blown away by that. But yeah, anything else after that? Like I said, I got the stuff that Tim Owens did with them. I got those on, you know, Apple Music, but I never bought them. That's crazy, man. Yeah, it's crazy to think Dio was doing stuff that for 4 decades practically of music somehow. You know, there's actually I don't know. Did you see that Dio movie? I can't remember. It's on Amazon, I think. It was like a complete documentary of Dio from like back in the when he started all the way till he died, and it's pretty amazing, man. It's really cool. It was a really cool documentary. I think it was out in theaters. I think it's called Dreamers Never Die, but I think I saw it on Amazon Prime, and wow, yeah, it was really cool, man. The guy had a storied career, man, just amazing. You know, from just nothing to becoming one of the greatest singers of all time. It's amazing. Okay, Facing was 97. Yeah. I mean, I didn't really like that album too much. I had a couple of cool songs, that Braveheart and Heathens, and I can't remember. I can't remember the singer. I can't remember who played on. I think Cozy Powell played drums on that actually. I do recall that, but yeah, it wasn't my favorite album. It was like, but that was definitely the last one. I was like, and Apple Music like constantly tries to play stuff off that too. I'm like, I don't want to hear that right now. That Braveheart. I was like, what, you watching movies, man, Ingve? And watching Mel Gibson movies, and I got to write a song about it, huh? Oh, you mean Vivian Campbell? I don't. I thought I can't remember, man. Yeah, there's some weirdness between Vivian and Dio or Ronnie near the end of their time. I don't know what happened, and no one really speak about it. But I think he kind of talked about it in the video. In the video, I don't remember what he said, but it wasn't. Yeah, it was probably bad news, man. I mean, shoot, dude. If I got, I have to break it out, man. I actually have a rejection letter from Wendy Dio. This guy back when he was put out the call, like he was looking for guitar player. I was like, oh god, I play for Dio, and I was like 16, 17. And I sucked. I wasn't any good. I was like barely any good. I could play the last in line solo, and that was about it. But sure enough, I sent a demo tape to Niji Management back in like whatever 80s, 88 or 87. I still have the letter, that they listened to the tape and they thought it was nice, but I was not right for they don't want me for the show or for the gig, which is good. The kid that they got, Rowan Robertson, which funny enough looked like me. We both kind of have a similar look when we were young like that, but yeah, he was way better than me when I was 16. Yeah, maybe Saul. I don't know. The other album that we did, Holmes the Slice, that no one's heard yet, has actually another a Bach piece, but I have to figure out a. I've always tried to come up with another song that was like Symphony 40, but yeah, this other one's based on concerto, double concerto in D minor, um, and no one's ever heard it yet. It's sick though. We're still trying to get that album out there, but yeah, maybe if you send me your email address, hit me up on email and send me. I'll send you the songs. You can hear it. But it's pretty sweet song, man. Pretty awesome. Oh, well, yeah, money's always the root of all band problems, man. But man, like I said, dude, if I was Dio, I'd do whatever he wants, man. When we play like this, I'll play like that. I totally would have done. I would have done anything. I wouldn't cared, man. You probably get paid either way. You write, I think yeah, maybe it's probably publishing because like he wrote all the music or I don't know. I think Dio actually wrote Holy Diver himself, like that song, and so I don't know how much he gave Vivian Campbell opportunities to write, and then writing is where it's at. You can make the money with writing and publishing and stuff. So I don't know, man. It's a bummer. Vivian Campbell was great. Now he's just like Def Leppard's whipping boy, man. I guess I don't know. Yo, what's up, Anti At Jack? Thank you very much for joining. Coming down. Yeah, we're getting lower. It's about an hour and a half in. I got one more song. It's a new song, a new old song. It's a really old song from like I don't know, man, probably 20 years old. And I was like looking through my collection of stuff, and I was like, this sounds interesting, But it's really just a jam track. I never wrote anything for it. I just wrote the music, bits and pieces, but something to jam over for sure. Yeah, we'll goof off with it, man. I already played that one. Let me close that. Yeah, I'll do one more, and then if they got any chats left, we'll chat up a little longer and then close it out, man. But we got one more here. Alrighty, let's see what we got. I think this is a name. I think this is G minor. My favorite key. Alright, let's give it a shot. See what happens. 20-year-old song I've never put guitars to until now. Pretty cool though. And it sounds very sounds like Rainbow, I Surrender or something. If you know, if you've ever heard that song before. I surrender, I surrender. Very, very similar. I think it's because of the chord progression, like that classical chord progression. Actually, I had a cover of that I Surrender song I was going to do. Fun song. I love that song. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. In the pocket. Yeah, man. You know it's all. We got this, buddy. We gonna do this, man. Yeah. That would be cool, Kevin. I think I saw something about multi-streaming or something. I don't know. There's got to be a way that you can do two streams at once or connect to something. I swear I saw multi-streaming somewhere. I'll have to look into it. But and now Hank's got his guitar channel up. We'll probably have to figure out a way to pull that together, which would be wild. I had to test it out and see how it works. I have no idea. Hank showed me everything about how to do all this YouTube stuff, so he probably knows better than I would. But I'm sure I can Google it and see what's how to do it. Yeah, that's right. Kevin, no video of us playing the solos, but yeah, he played there's two solos in this song, and he played the first one, and yeah, shredded it, man. Just whoa, it sounds killer. I can't wait. I can't wait for everyone to hear that one because I think it's some of the best stuff Hank's done. But when he writes, man, he writes, kills it. Oh yeah, duh. Thank you, conspiracy, because you were just mentioning that in the original chat, or earlier in the chat. So yeah, I mean maybe I saw something on like my YouTube page as like multi-streaming, and I was like, oh, okay, that sounds cool. But yeah, I guess what do you all just like hit into a one server or something? Or just like probably dial into a spot or something. Channels, one show, 8. So I guess like 8 people can do it maximum. Wow, that's cool. Oh, StreamYard. Okay. Yes, then if we get Steve, well, I don't know. We have to see if Steve has his a streaming setup to do something. That'd be cool. But I don't really know. I'm the other bass player I know is Rich Marks, but he plays guitar now, which is fine because he shreds on guitar. Oh my God. Yeah, Kevin. When you hear the song, I mean, like I said, I had this Chat GPT write the song. I told it, to write me a specific. I'm not gonna say too much, but I told it to write me a specific song in a specific style, and then had it write me the lyrics. Told it what I wanted, and it wrote lyrics, and then I adapted it all. I mean, there's no way. And I'll probably explain this later on in a real video, but there's no way that AI is going to take. I mean, I can't say no way, but at the moment, there's no way AI can like take over metal type music. It's just too basic, and the way what it spits out. So it's gave me something very basic, but using my musical knowledge, I turned it into something that sounds like someone wrote it. Nah, Rich is Holmes. I'm Slice. Yeah, Rich Marks is Holmes, and I am Slice. That's how it goes. He's top billing, man, for sure. But yeah, his bass playing is unreal. Like So sick. But once I left the War of Thrones, and they were looking for guitar players, just couldn't really find one that could do what I could do, and and more. And Rich is like, and I'm not gonna say I taught Rich everything. I didn't. He learned a lot from me, just by playing, just us playing together, and he's kind of seeing what I could do and what I did and how I wrote stuff and how I recorded stuff, and he absorbed all that and just turned it into his own, and it's sick, dude. That Astronomica record is going to be out of control. Just wait for that. I hope it. I don't know when it comes out, but hopefully it's soon. People will flip their lid on that, man. Okay, cool conspiracy. That's cool. Yeah, StreamYard. I'll have to look that up. I suppose it's something you download, I guess. So, well, yeah. I mean, that we have to look at that, Hank, just to see what we can do. And I don't even know. It'd be wild. We'd have to figure something out. That'd be fun, though. I mean, should we just come up with a bunch of jam tracks or something? I'm sure I got some stuff. I'm sure you got some stuff. Oh, I don't care. We'll just do whatever, man. Oh, yeah, Holmes. Yeah, like Sherlock Holmes. So it's Holmes and Slice. If you ever watch, like, I get from the Cheech and Chong movies, hey, what's up, Holmes? Yeah. So, yeah. So Holmes is rich, and then Slice, like a pizza slice. Slice. Oh, okay, cool. I mean, yeah. Download or not, I'm fine with that. Browser based, that rules too, man. I got all the browsers on here, man. We got it covered. Oh yeah, Hank, you talked about that Wooly Roth the other day. That sales. I kind of remember now. I haven't played it in a long time, but yeah, Uli, man. Yeah, I love Uli, man. I was working on it. I almost had the other one the other Sundown. Look up Sundown. Uli Roth's Sundown. That whole intro is so cool, man. I love that. It's the solo after that. I remember it. Wow, cool, man. 90 people. That's awesome, man. Holy moly. That sounds fun, man. Hopefully I can figure it out, and I'll definitely do it with you, man. If let me, just like I said, if you can, conspiracy, hit me up with like an email with the details, man, so I can fully understand it. But yeah, sounds fun, man. You should definitely check out Hank's channel too, man. He just started a new guitar channel, but obviously, yeah, he's got some. His other channel might still have some stuff left over, but I think he's moving everything to a music channel. But check it out. It'd be cool, man. We'd love to do stuff like that. Oh man. Yeah. Was it 10? Wow. These streams are getting longer and longer, and more people showing up, man. It's so fun. That's cool though. But yeah. I think I spent all my music tokens tonight. I got nothing left, man. Just nothing. Did more than I expected, honestly. Um, yeah, it's cool, man. Yeah, I'm glad everyone that came out. Appreciate everyone that came out tonight. That was fun. We always have good fun, man. Always good conversations and stuff. And I love talking about old times. And usually there's something that there's a story about. There's a story for everything. Yeah, definitely. Cause seriously, I'm just getting started too on YouTube. I only really been doing this about a month or so, month and a half maybe. Um, so yeah, any where I can hang out with other cool people like you, man, and do stuff and share stuff. Yeah, shoot, man, I'm totally down, man. You know, I'm trying to hit that elusive 1,000 subscribers now, so I got to really start pumping out the jams here in the next month or two and see if I can hit that goal. It's getting there. But yeah, I'm more than happy to check it out, bud. Sounds cool. Something to do, something to try, and I like trying new stuff too, man. You never know. Like networking is a big thing that I'm seeing. Like thankfully, 15. I just out of nowhere I saw 15th Ben on Reddit asking some questions, and I had some advice for him, and then we kind of started chatting beyond that, and then he helped me out and played a weird song that I had. It's a cool song, I guess, but yeah, he played that one, and a bunch of people liked it, man, and then came over and subscribed. So that's super cool, man. And I wasn't even expecting that, so I was super happy about that, and very nice of him to do. Um, so yeah, this could be something cool too, man. And you never know, we can make it even bigger somehow. I appreciate it, man. Yeah, you hit me up on the email, RickRenstrom@gmail. No problem. More than happy to check it out. What's June 30th? Let me see. Is that Friday? June 30th. June 30th is a Friday. Okay. Yeah, like I said, I don't know where you're at, man, but I'm in East Coast, so yeah, 9 o'clock is where I get going. But I could literally, as soon as 9 o'clock hits, man, I could jump right in. That's an amazing quote, Saul. I like that a lot, man. That is really cool. Really cool, dude. And it's so true. So true, man. There's everyone that is into metal music has some stories, man. There's always some stories somewhere. Some more than others, but everyone's got some stories, man. You never know. I mean, I've been around the world a couple times, man, and I've seen a lot and done a lot, and so I've got tons of them. And I know a lot of people. I've met a lot of people in my life, so I got plenty to keep doing streams. And if someone reminds me of something, and then it's like, then I remember something about that, so it's fun. Yeah, Saul. I think if you go to my channel and go to my about page, you can click on it and it'll show. But it's RickRenstrom@gmail.com. Either way, if you want to copy paste it or whatever, write it down. Yeah, RickRenstrom@gmail.com. And yeah, I'll send you a copy of this song that Holmes and Slice did, the classical one. I don't think I could play it. I might be able to, because like this stuff is like on a whole nother level, man. And I'm getting to that level again, but it's probably the greatest playing that I've ever done, as far as technical stuff. But yeah, it's crazy, man. I'm getting there. Well, I don't even know if I could play it. I don't think it works. I don't remember. I don't even know if I have a copy of it on here, honestly. But yeah, it's hot stuff, man. Maybe I'll figure out how to do audio and stuff. I'll play little snippets of some stuff next week so people can hear it, get hyped. The album's done. It's a full album. It's like 50 minutes long worth, and it's got Atma Anur playing drums on it, from Cacophony Band and a lot of the Shrapnel stuff. And, Mysteria keyboard player, unreal keyboard player, Vivaldi Metal Project, and Rich and myself, and that's it. Just a 4-piece band. So yeah, it's sick though. I haven't played it in a while either, but I listen to it often. It's fun to listen to. Everybody, hitting that 2-hour mark. I'm pretty out of it. I gotta have my ice cream now. Gotta get that thawed out and ready for my ice cream, my Saturday night ice cream. But again, as always, guys, I appreciate you being here now. And like I said, every week, every Saturday night, man, that's where I'll be, throwing it down, having some fun, having some chats. Kevin, happy birthday again, man. It's almost over. Another hour, and then you can get back to normal. Cool. No problem, Saul, man. Yeah, definitely do that, buddy. I'll send you a link or something to some songs you can check out. But yeah, have a good night, Hank. Have a good night, Kevin. Everyone else that came in late, whatever, all good. Appreciate you being here too. But you'll check out the replay here. It'll be up in about 5-10 minutes, and. But yeah, if anyone, I know most everyone here is always subscribed, which I appreciate. I love you guys. I appreciate all y'all being here and helping me out and following my dream and the journey back. But if you haven't subscribed already and you're watching the replay later, please go ahead and subscribe. I got plenty of stuff coming soon, and I think you're gonna like it for sure. All right, yeah, buddy. I'm glad you're here, Kevin. Always good times with you in here, man. So I appreciate that, and hopefully we had some good shredding tonight for you. Birthday shredding, man. Do it up. We do it up right for you. But yeah, amazing. But yeah, anyway, guys, appreciate everything, and we'll catch you next week. Hope you have a great week and all that good stuff, man. So y'all have a good one. Take care. Have a great weekend. God bless the troops and all that kind of good stuff. It is Memorial Day weekend, so definitely take a moment of silence on Monday for that, man. But appreciate everything, and y'all have a great one.